นะคะค่ะพี่แพนกล้องหาหนูกันนะคะ Okay. Now I am with a very special guest, Admiral Amontip Namangchang, President of Royal Thai Navy Advisory Group. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Welcome to Top Leader Variety EBC channel. How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
So, would you please tell us how the PNS proceeds the time and why is hosted by Royal Thai Navy?
In the past, the International Sea Power Symposium has been very important event in order to exchange ideas with all the navies in the world. And 26 years ago, after that symposium, the Western Pacific nation agreed that we should have an organization, special organization for the navies in the Western Pacific to come together and exchange ideas deeper into the different kind of operations. Mainly will be the symposium like human assistance, disaster relief, search and rescue, something more non-traditional threat and more friendly conversations, So the first Western Naval Symposium took place 25 years ago. And the Royal Thai Navy believed that this event is very important because nowadays there are many type of problems at sea. The traditional threat is becoming less and less. That means the conflict at sea that needs naval forces to use weapons against each other is becoming less and less in the modern world. But the non-traditional threat, such as drug trafficking, natural disasters, are becoming more important. And so there must be a place, a time that all the navies will come together and discuss about all the matters, all the problems, the way to solve the problems, So in 1993, that was the second year of the establishment of Western Pacific Naval Symposium. The Royal Thai Navy hosted the second Western Pacific Naval Symposium in Bangkok. And 13 years after that, we hosted the workshop. The big symposium is for the chiefs of the Navy to come and meet, talk, exchange ideas. And the workshop is for the staff at the staff level. They will come to talk about the problems arise at sea, and then gather information or may have some conclusion to propose to their chief. After that, the chiefs will come to meet. So the Western Pacific Naval Symposium will be organized every 2 years, but the workshop will be organized every year in order to follow the conclusion of the last meeting, in order to get more information for the big boss to talk in the symposium, the big one.
So right now, how many countries do attend the cooperate together?
The members countries are altogether 21. Western Pacific Naval Symposium doesn't mean that only the Western Pacific nations become members. We have members from Europe too. We have members from Africa also. So there are 21. And we have 3 observers. Observers means that they are still not members, but they come to observe, to listen. They have no right to speak or no right to vote when it comes to decision making. 3 observers, you know, yes. And for this workshop, for the workshop this year, there are more than 40 participants from the member navies and from the observers too.
Would you please tell us what are the main objectives of WPNS in this time?
The objective of the Western Pacific Naval Symposium has never changed. That is to come together, exchange ideas, experience, and in some way of operations, we come to like a common procedure so that we can do something together, speaking the same language, same Navy language. And apart from that, we discuss on important matters, common problems of each Navy. It's non-political. You have to understand that it's non-political. We don't want to interfere with the policy of the government, but we are concerned about the matters at sea that we all face at the same time, at the same place, or the same type of problems, like drug trafficking, piracy. You know, the Navy used to send personnel or forces to assist the naval forces in the waters of Somalia against the piracy. And in some monsoon season, we have a lot of refugees, illegal refugees, illegal fishery, you know, drug trafficking. That is something that we have to get some ideas from our friends and find a common solution that we can do or act together to solve all that type of problems. Because, you know, the sea is always the same. You go to Malaysia, go to Singapore, you go to India, the sea is the sea. And the problems also are quite similar. You know?
So right now, how many percent left from of the drug delivery in the sea? The drug problem in the sea. How many percent is left?
We cannot talk about percentage because, you know, it depends on on many factors.
I see.
The producers, the buyers, and the middleman who brings the drugs from the production plant to the buyers. I'm not going to talk about percentage, but I can tell you that the Navy is always alert for drug trafficking. And many times at sea, we coordinate with the police, we coordinate with the customs, you know, water police, and we can prevent many type of drug trafficking many times. But the main organization that is responsible for drug trafficking is not the Navy. We are just the supporter.
What are the benefits Royal Thai Navy get from this conference?
Oh, many benefits.
For example?
For example, you know, if a natural disaster occurs at sea, like many years, 7-8 years ago, we had a tsunami in the south. Our Navy is not so big. We have several ships, we have several aircraft, several helicopters for the humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. Sometimes when the problem is so big, like the tsunami 7-8 years ago, or the tsunami in Japan recently, one Navy alone cannot act to solve all the problems. And so we have to ask for assistance, or we have to go to assist our friends when they are in need of some more material, some more personnel. When we come together and we talk about the natural disasters, we have a list of materials and personnel from each navy that is ready, that is prepared to go for action to help the people in need at sea. And so we not only the information to share about each capability of each navy, but also we can discuss about the way that we will use that material, the way that we will use our personnel at the maximum efficiency to save the lives of the people, to save the, to enforce the law, the common law, like the law against piracy at sea. And so if there is a problem and we don't know each other well enough, it may be a disaster, or it may be more disaster than the natural disaster because we cannot help the people in time. So it is very important that each navy send representatives to come discuss, to propose new problems, to propose new ways to make the old ways more efficient for the future threat or the future operations. It's very important.
How did the patrol between Royal Thai Navy cooperate together with Alliance military?
We have agreement with the Vietnamese Navy. We have agreement with Malaysian Navy. We have agreement with the Indian Navy. We are in close contact with the Myanmar Navy. We are in close cooperation with Singapore Navy. Once in a while we have like a combined exercise, joint exercise. Joint exercise means exercise between two nations or three nations or more. And combined exercise, that means exercise consisting of ships and aircraft and maybe marines or land forces to come to operate together. It's been running for many years with very big success. And many times we can help our friends, we can help the people in need at sea. And the joint operations, joint patrol in each year, in each area, contribute a lot to the success in the common procedure to assist all the people, not only in our country but also other countries too.
How will Thailand military get effect from maritime security and conflict on South China Sea? And how Royal Thai Navy preparing to take this situation? This is the last question.
You know, the problem in the South China Sea is not a direct problem of our country because we have no claims for any land or any waters in the South China Sea, while there are many countries, both in the ASEAN group and out of the ASEAN group. As I said, that we avoid the political discussion in the Western Pacific Naval Symposium. So in my point of view, my personal point of view, not the point of view of the Navy, but in my personal point of view, we have to do a lot of dialogues. And the Royal Thai Navy, we prepare our forces to enforce the law in our territorial water, in our economy exclusive economy zone. And we are prepared to operate with our allies, with our friends, with our colleagues. But we are not willing to interfere with the political problem or the problem that needs naval forces to fight or to solve those type of problems. So I wish to see the nation involved, that they talk more, they try to agree every matters, they try to have a solution to every problem peacefully. I don't wish to see naval forces clash because it will be a big damage, not to the counterparts, but also to the region and also to the peace in the world. So concerning the South China Sea problem, I wish to see them talk more and we are not directly involved, and we would not like to interfere with the internal problem of other nations. So we try to support peaceful solution only.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So now we have to finish to interview very special guest of us, Admiral Amontep Nabangchang, President of Royal Thai Navy Advisory Group. And I think we have lots of useful information. After short break, we are going to see the workshop 2013 and see you soon.